Hey guys, in this video we will show you our top quality multi-time frame analysis that no one talks about. So stay tuned to do not miss your next move. So here is $Euro weekly time frame, and as you can see, like we said in our previous video, price tanked down but failed to maintain this drop, causing this long wick to form right here. And another important implication is that we have a candle close right above our daily effective support level, also as you can see right here. And in addition to this drastic short-term uptrend with almost all green candles in a row, we may tell about some kind of bullish power and bullish bias on this time frame. But guys, on the other hand, as you can see, we again have two resistance, one minor standing at the round number level 1.22, and also another meaningful resistance is right here, our monthly effective resistance, from which price, as you can see, reversed in the past, and as you can see, the reversal was very deep, right to the 50 MA on the weekly. So again, we have some bullish price actions, but on the other hand, we have multiple resistance on the prices ways. That's why let's go down to the daily and then to the 4-hour time frame to look deeper and to discuss our possible entry points for the next week. And before we continue, guys, let's take a look at our VIP group performances. So as you can see, this week we made around 3,600 pips, mostly due to our Nasdaq trade, but also as you can see, we post beautifully currency trade, which greatly performs as well. As always, our VIP community includes a trading program, including our top 3 strategies for the day trading, for the scalping, and for the gold price action trading, and live signals. Also guys, if you want to join or check other details, links will be in the description and in the comment section below as well. Feel free to check it out, and also if you have any questions, feel free to reach to our support team and you will be answered as soon as possible. And here's our free channel as well, where we post around 1 signal per week, so link will be in the description as well. And without further ado, let's finally back to our analysis. So here is $Euro daily, and let's take a look how the price behaved this week. So as you can see, first of all, after this drastic momentum candle, then we got 2 consolidation candles right here, and then price tanked down, which of course normal since the price approached the key daily level. Also we have some consolidation, but again, as you can see here, we also have some kind of red to green pattern right here. But one important note is that that pattern occurring right at the key daily resistance, and as for now, it could possibly mean for us an early sign of a fake out and then reversal to the downside. But again, all of this should be confirmed on the lower time frames, and on the daily, let's draw a trend line right here, which will help us in our ideas section on the 4-hour time frame. And with that being said, let's proceed down to the 4-hour time frame. So here is 4-hour time frame, and let's discuss the bullish idea first. So as you can remember, here our trend line established on the daily, and again, quite simple idea when it comes to the long trade for the coming week. So as you can see, obviously we have some kind of area of high confluence right here, where our trend line and the daily effective resistance are perfectly lining up, and in addition, price currently slowly moving up right through this daily level. But again, as for now, it means nothing, since for an entry long, always we would like to see a breakout right through the trend line and resistance level right here, and even more, we would like to see a pullback right to this area, right to this structure, where price stalled in the recent past, and then as you can see, a little bit reversed to the downside. But guys, again, we have quite limited upside potential, since here we have a round number level, which are the minor resistance, and also here's our monthly level again, which represents a lot of strength and from which price reversed last time once it reached this level. So alternatively, let's discuss the bearish idea as well. So we again may draw a trend line somewhere right here, connecting these two swings. So as you can see, we have picture perfect rejections of the given trend line right here and right here. So we also may draw a minor support level somewhere right here, because as you can see, price rejected and respected it as well. And again, for an entry short, we are waiting for our classical 3 structure breakout, meaning the breakout of the trend line, the structure, and the 50 MA. And also, as you can see here, we have the location of another minor resistance, meaning the round number level 1.21, the breakout of which will act for us as a bonus. And after the breakout of such meaningful structure, we are always waiting for some kind of pullback, again to do not trap into the fake outs or something like that. So here's our views on the $Euro, hope it will help for you, and let's move on to the $. So here is $, weekly time frame, and as you can see, this pair also started to send for us some warning signs this week, and let's discuss it step by step. So first of all, as you can see, price failed to close above this weekly effective resistance right here, and as a result we have some wick which is sticking out along the top as well. So as you can see, also we have some wick right here. And in addition, as you can see, seems that price currently forming a double top pattern, as you can see right here, which is actually a bearish reversal pattern. But of course it's still unconfirmed, but even right now it's showing for us some kind of the momentum loss on this pair. So again, we establish an indecision bias on the pound dollar, and let's move on to the daily to dive deeper into our analysis. So here's pound dollar daily, and here some important implications. So as you can see, after the breakout of this weekly level, we have some kind of price sharpness and then price tanked down, as you can see on this beautiful momentum candle, breaking right through the weekly effective support level and closing well below it. And as you can see, the next candle that we have is that some kind of the bullish candle on the one hand, but on the other hand, as you can see again, it approaching our weekly effective level, which now turns into resistance. If the price will fail to close above that level and make a lower low somewhere right here, it will instantly activate the bearish bias on this pair, so that's why we should very carefully monitor the price action to see what's next. And as for now, let's jump into our ideas section. So here's pound dollar for our time frame, and for a long trade idea, we just established this long-term trend line on the 4-hour time frame. So let's a little bit adjust our chart and discuss this idea more in depth. So back into our long idea, to enter long, we would like to see a breakout right through the weekly level as well as through the trend line, and then we may jump into the trade even without a pullback. But again, quite limited potential, since first of all we have a round number level 1.32 right here, and we also have a monthly level right here. But on the other hand, when it comes to the short trade, we have a beautiful room to fall, and let's discuss it step by step. So first of all, let's put a trend line, and as you can see, next we have our structure from which price reversed in the recent past. So again, as you can see right here, we have incredibly strong area of high confluence, and as always, to activate our bearish scenario and our bearish bias, we would like to see a breakout right through these three confluence factors. And also after this breakout, would be better to catch a pullback to the golden Fibonacci zone or catch some trade entry through the immediate trend confirmation. So here's $CAD weekly time frame, and looking at our weekly candle, as you can see right here, so we can see some kind of an indecision candle which again hold the daily effective support, but on the other hand, as you can see, it also failed to close above of the intraday resistance level right here. Also looking more globally, we can see some kind of momentum loss through the shrinking candles, but again it's too early to discuss some bullishness on this pair, since at least we would like to see some kind of bullish engulfing candle breaking right through this intraday level of resistance right here. So again, as for now, indecision bias on the weekly time frame, and let's move on to the daily. So here's daily, and nothing fundamentally to add on this time frame, since as you can see we had a beautiful reversal setup right here, and then price proceeded up. But as you can see on Friday, we got this momentum red candle again pushing the price down. So it generally means for us that price currently stay in the consolidation, failing to establish a dominant directional move, and that's why we have an indecision bias on the $CAD on the daily. So here's $CAD for our time frame. So first of all, let's start with a bearish idea. And as you can see, since price is significantly oversold at the moment, and also we have some consolidation with wide swings, we establish a lower probability for bearish scenario to occur. And when it comes to the trade entry, we would like to see the breakout of this daily level and then a pullback with a further confirmation through the momentum candle. So as you can see, this setup recently occurred right here. So breakout, then pullback, and then move down. But right now, let's also discuss a bullish idea which is more interesting for the coming week. So first of all, let's draw a trend line. So we got our trend line right here, and also we have an area of high confluence. But since the price is significantly oversold, classical breakout will not make sense on this one, so that's why we would like to see first of all a breakout of all these three confluence factors, then a further move up, which will mean for us a higher high. Only after this we are waiting for a pullback to the round number level 1.22, and if this happens, we will be looking for a trade entry long through the immediate trend confirmation. And with that being said, let's move on to the here's gold, weekly time frame, and as you can see, price did exactly what we expect in our previous video, meaning the pullback to the golden Fibonacci zone on the 4-hour time frame, and then a trend continuation to the upside. So also here's on the weekly time frame, all seems okay, since again our trigger event was activated right here, meaning that we have a bullish bias on this pair, but on the other hand we have some warning signs on the lower time frames. That's why upside potential could be limited on this pair. But anyway, let's all this discuss step by step. So here is gold daily. And as you can see, after the breakout of trend line, then we have some kind of pullback. But again, this pullback was not great on the daily time frame since we got this momentum candle. But even with that, price then easily made a higher high right here. So all this allows us to establish a bullish bias on the daily time frame for the gold as well. So we should keep in mind that our two higher time frames are confluent. And with that being said, let's proceed down to our ideas section. So here's gold for our time frame, and let's discuss our structure level from the previous video. So here it is, and as always, it's a little bit hard to find something worthy when we have some kind of the directional movement with almost all green candles in a row. But anyway, let's deal with it. And firstly, let's discuss some concerns when it comes to the gold, because as you can see, we already have rejection of the structure right here, and right here. So already 5 rejections within the 2 weeks, which is not great and which normally means a momentum loss. But again, since our analysis is backed by a multi-time frame confluence, we may ignore this as for now. So when it comes to the entry, all that we can see right now is the 2 possible trade opportunities. Is a breakout of the structure and then a pullback to it. It's a first trade entry, which has a high probability to occur, since gold is always pulling back. And second trade entry, first of all, a breakout of the structure as a trigger event, and then a pullback to the golden Fibonacci zone with a beautiful long wick candles, and again second great trade entry. But when it comes to the short trade, so like we said in our previous video, it makes no sense to go short on this pair until the breakout of this monthly level and the 50 MA on the weekly time frame. And with that being said, let's move on to the US oil. So here's US oil weekly. And as you can see, we again have a rejection of our weekly level right here, which over and over again telling for us about some kind of momentum loss. And also, as you can see, price currently forming a double top pattern, which is a bearish reversal pattern. And as you can see, with that sloppy momentum, price confirming this pattern more and more. So with that being said, we establish an indecision bias for the US oil. And let's proceed down to the 4-hour time frame. There's on the 4-hour time frame, as you can see, we have a double top right here, right at the key weekly effective resistance level, and again tell us about a momentum loss on the US oil. So first of all, let's draw a trend line somewhere right here. Also, we may draw a structure level. As you can see, it was respected multiple times. And with that being said, to enter the short trade, we are waiting for a breakout right through the 50 MA and right through our area of high confluence, where the trend line and the structure are perfectly lining up. And on this situation, we may jump into the trade even without a pullback. And of course, our first obvious target will be this daily level right here. So guys, thanks for watching. Press the like button if you like the analysis. Comment below what you think about this analysis, what pairs you track for the coming week. Also consider to join our VIP group as well. All links will be in the description to the video and in the comment section below. Also, if you have any questions, feel free to contact our support team. So again, press the like button, subscribe to our channel, and see you the next week.